Yes, don't spit out your gin and tonic. It may still be summer, but it's rugby time again, with the Super Rugby season beginning tonight with the Highlanders taking on the Chiefs in Hamilton. Can the all-conquering Crusaders complete the three-peat? Will the Blues shake off several seasons of despair and reclaim their place as a Super Rugby superpower? RNZ's rugby correspondent Joe Porter runs the ruler over the New Zealand franchise's chances of glory.
Ripped away and kicked into Hatch. Crusaders win a ninth title.
The Crusaders went back-to-back in 2018 and have the chance to become just the second team after the Crusaders of 2000 to win 3 titles in a row. Coach Scott Razor Robertson is embracing the challenge and the target on their head.
Yeah, it's good. It's a great thing. Like, we're probably disliked in a lot of places too, which is great as well. It's probably disliked with respect because you've had outcome, you had success, and people are gunning for you, and it's a good thing. It's we enjoy and thrive on that user narrative. So do something special. Yeah, do something special.
Robertson was a player in the Crusaders side that won 3 consecutive crowns. Razor has another chance to carve out Super Rugby history by becoming the first coach to achieve the feat.
Well, that's exciting as well too. Look, for me personally, to lead the organisation's pretty special, and to do that, fortunately as a player, obviously, and now something to do as a coach, it's pretty unique, and mate, I'm extremely humbled to do it.
While the Crusaders are expected to win, the expectations on the Blues are also high. Will the cause of "This Is Our Year" prove another death knell for a team that hasn't reached the playoffs since 2011, or can they find a new lease of life under coach Leon MacDonald? Former All Black midfielder Ma'a Nonu is back for the Blues and chasing a World Cup spot. He says MacDonald has changed the team's culture.
Leon's been great, sort of brought a high standard into our environment and created that culture where we train to the best. We expect the best from each other and we just work for each other.
But will Nonu himself galvanise or disrupt the team? He's largely done the latter in the past, but MacDonald is confident the 2-time World Cup winner will be a positive influence.
Mar's a great professional, and I think he's really enjoyed coming back, and he's rubbing shoulders with some old mates. Him and Sonny got a really strong relationship, and it's really nice to see those guys back on the field together. And he's head down, bum up, but he's working really hard, and he just wants to play well for the team, which is great.
The Hurricanes are likely to be the Crusaders' biggest threat, but a lack of depth in the tight 5 doesn't leave a lot of room for injuries or poor performances. They also have a new assistant coach and former All Black Carlos Spencer. It's a homecoming of sorts for the Levin-born first 5, though he's landed a little closer to Wellington on the Kapiti coast.
Didn't quite get all the way back to Levin, unfortunately. My brother lives down there, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity to crash at his house and get some free board. I haven't spent a lot of time with my bro over the last sort of 13, 14 years because I've been away, mate, so I thought it was a good opportunity to spend a bit more time with him. So I'm crashing down there until him and his wife get sick of me and kick me out.
So what does the star of a famous 90s biscuit hat bring to the Canes? Wing Nehe Milner-Skudder couldn't help himself.
Toffee Pops. King Carlos is the man. I think he's in bloody good nick too. He looks like he could probably still chuck on a jersey of the rest of the boys, so I guess he keeps the rest of us on his toes, because when we look at one of our coaches and we think, far out, look, he's in better nick than us.
The Chiefs overcame an horrific injury toll to overachieve last year, and their forward pack is solid again with a sprinkling of big guns like Brodie Retallick. Outside of Damien McKenzie and Anton Leonard-Brown, though, they have little to offer in the backs. The Highlanders, their biggest concern will be at first 5 following the departure of All Black Lima Sopoaga. To win Super Rugby, you need a world-class playmaker, but flanker Liam Squire has big raps on rookie Josh Ioane.
Lima's a world-class player, and you can see what he's done for the Highlanders over the last few years. Won them a title, but got a young guy, Josh Ioane, who Lima sort of took under his wing last year and helped him develop his game, so he's an exciting player.
Exciting for sure, but Super Rugby winning? Unlikely. As for the other conferences, the Waratahs have an all-Wallabies pack and should be the best of the Australian teams, who collectively lost 40 games in a row to New Zealand sides until May last year. In South Africa, the Lions will again be a threat, but they don't benefit from the farcical conference system this year and will have to play 4 New Zealand teams in round robin. This year's title really is the Crusaders to lose. Mō te hōtaka o te ahi pōnei, ko Joe Porter aho.